going on, buddy? What a long face.
I'm just sick of this black kind of. That's all I drink, man. It's just so boring.
Don't you know about House of Macadamia's macadamia nut milk?
No, man.
Oh, it's a coffee creamer, dude.
Oh, you just have it behind your back?
I did.
Oh my God, it's like you're ready to go.
Try this. It's gonna freak you out.
Dude, don't put your nut in my
Put a little
coffee.
bit of that in there. Stir it up, and taste that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Man, if I use this old fork?
Yeah, use that fork that was just
That old
conveniently
fork?
sitting there.
It's like you had this all set up ready to go
That's
for
crazy
me.
talk. Just
You
give
know,
that a little
you know I
taste.
get bored with my coffee.
Give that a little taste. I think you're gonna be kind of excited. Go ahead and give that a little taste.
Because you know me and my coffee, dude.
I know. You don't like to mess around, but go ahead and tell me what you think now, huh?
Oh my God!
Yup! I told you!
Yes, we did, cause we back at it again. It's the fighter and the kid.
This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. Welcome to the No Cuss Zone. No cussing. If you guys are tuning in for cussing, then you better turn the channel.
It's not what we do.
We are crystal clean
Not on
now.
this platform. We
That's
got that
right,
new though. Look at the
Thank you
new
for this
studio.
new look.
Yeah, bud.
Guys, I took a little trip to Colombia, and as usual, I let Brendan do all the worrying and all the detailed stuff. Thank you, Chin, as well. Did pay for the chairs, though. It counts for something, right? I buy, you fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? But I like the depth, because the one thing you kept talking about ad nauseum when we used the Drinking Bros
The depth.
podcast studio, you were like, the depth.
We just
And I
need
was
to
like,
mix it
hey.
up.
And you were like, it drives me nuts. I need depth.
We just need to mix it up. Get rid of the circus look there a little bit.
I like this.
Just have to mix it up, and then it's gonna be easier for the guests now
Yeah.
instead of the third chair.
Yeah, we're just
And
sitting
they're
here
hurting
talking.
their necks like owls.
Right. And here we are. We're like a couple of old school guys.
We booked some big guests. We got big guests coming up. So I
we
thought,
do.
it's time to
Step up our game.
have to refresh it
more
a little bit. I
attention.
mean, step up or go back to our old school.
Put a
ways.
little more tension.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Now, can I just address a couple things?
Sure.
I don't know if you saw the Bo Nickal and Anthony Cassar. Anthony Cassar was a heavyweight. He was an NCAA champion.
I know Anthony.
And the Nickel, and you do. So
I know
the Nickel and
Anthony came here when we did food truck. He's a giant heavyweight
stud.
badass.
He's a
stud,
badass
Penn State.
and a
And he's doing
stud.
MMA now.
Yeah. Now, and then Bo Nickal, I don't know if you know this, he can fight.
A little bit, some would
Bit
say.
of a decorated wrestler. I watched a lot of Bo Nickal's wrestling before he was kind of known. So I think Bo actually won the NCAA as a freshman. I think I'm right about that.
And he won the Heisman of wrestling as well in college.
Insane.
Yes.
So I'm going to fight the both of them. And yeah.
Now, what's more of a waste of time? You fighting both of them, which don't want to watch, or you going to Colombia the other day?
That's a very good question.
Right?
We're going to get into
I
Colombia.
call you Brian. I waste my time, Cal.
We'll get into Colombia in a little bit.
There's no
Colombia in
need
a little
to.
bit.
But with Bo Nickal and Anthony.
So they said, Bo said, if I can last just 10 seconds. Now, Bo, here's what you need
What's
to
last
understand.
mean? What would it, and not tap you out?
Yeah. Now, but both of them against me. Now, here's the thing, Bo. I do have an idea of what it's like to be grabbed by a guy like you, because I've had Daniel Cormier double leg me, and he tapped me by just putting his chest into his shoulder into my chest.
Sure.
And he was giggling. And then Luke Rockhold grabbed a hold of me and gave me a little crab ride and
Sure,
stuff.
some tough guys.
Now I've had Brendan Schaub,
Yep.
bit of a gorilla himself.
Yep.
Grab onto me. You know a couple things about wrestling.
My technique's probably not as good as Bo's, but,
Yeah, but
stronger.
you-
You know this Bo, right?
Well, no, you're Bam Bam. You're
Yeah.
Bam Bam, right?
But when it comes to wrestling, he Bam Bam.
No.
He'll throw me around.
Yeah. So I'm very aware that I actually don't think I would last 10 seconds
Not a
against
chance.
one of them.
No, not a chance.
It'd be such a problem because now take a look at that chimp. Now the only discussion, Bo, is I know you guys are talking about a young chimp. I was actually talking about that's a full-grown male, a mature male. Now it's lost its fur, and it is about a 200-pound animal. I've talked to a primatologist about that. I showed a primatologist that picture.
Yeah, but I think Bo's talking about like your run-of-the-mill like chimp that Michael Jackson
Like an
hung out with.
80-pound chimp.
Like a chimp Michael Jackson hung
Yeah, an
out with.
adolescent chimp.
I'm with Bo on that. He probably jacked that thing up.
Well, what they didn't address, unfortunately, both of them.
We're not talking about this though.
Yeah, now that is not hearing a peep out of both of them.
No.
Even on that mat in
Thing's
Penn State.
jacked.
It's jacked, and it's
Even
also
big
got
nuts.
It's got a primal strength. Please understand there are a couple things. I know Bo's not afraid of strength. Now, Chin, if you could look up what a female 80-pound gorilla pulled in the Bronx Zoo. It pulled with one arm some ungodly amount of weight.
An 80-pound chimp?
But what they're that's
that
a
chimp
200-pound
looks like
male.
he's mad.
That's 200-pound male.
That chimp looks like if you step on his lawn, he's going to use the N-word.
Well, the primatologist told me that chimp would pull your head off. It would pull your head off.
And you need to talk to a doctor can confirm this?
Right.
This is obvious, right?
More importantly, what we didn't take into account is that thing is going to bite you.
Oh, those
And
teeth
it's got
are
a bite
gnarly.
force remember a gorilla, now I don't know if you know this, but a 400, 500-pound gorilla has a bite force of 1,300 PSI.
That's a lot.
Please hold. A tiger has a bite force, grizzly bear has a bite force of under 1,000, about 950.
Yeah, they bite hard.
And a tiger has one about a little over 1,000.
Is Bo talking about biting and anything goes?
Because that chimp has got a very strong bite force, which is going to take your digits and
Well, how big was the
things
chimp
off.
that the lady was hooking up with, and he was like, you know what?
That was a 200-pound chimp.
I'm gonna rip your face off.
It was a 200-pound chimp.
Bo and homeboy Anthony aren't beating up a 200-pounder.
Bo also and Anthony, love you guys and huge fans. But please understand also, the chimp that took that woman's face off was shot. It was stabbed and then it was shot by the police, I think about 6 times, and took all 6 bullets and climbed up on top of the roof.
Yeah.
And then eventually died. So that's a different kind
Bo
of.
and Anthony, they're not talking about these crazy
I don't want to
strong
see that woman.
chimps.
I don't want to see that woman.
Oh, her face is a
I don't wanna
disaster.
see that.
It is what it is. Technology's come a long way though.
Yeah.
But back then, she was on like Maury Povich, and it was like the
lost her
90s,
hands,
and
lost her face.
Her face was a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we had our.
But Bo's talking about like the Michael Jackson chimp. Like
That's a baby. So any time you see a chimp with a white face, it's a baby. Now
Chimps go white face?
yes, sir. When they're babies, they have white faces.
Well, see, I think Bo's talking about chimp and white face and not black face.
Bo had a little experience, I think, with a chimp.
That's not one.
An adolescent chimp or a younger chimp, now Bo even said that the two of them together could take a chimp like that.
A 200-pounder?
Yes.
No.
And it's just not happening,
no.
guys. It's
That's
not
all right,
happening.
though.
Now,
There's only one way to find out, though. Get that black face chimp.
no, I wouldn't allow them to do it because I don't want them to get hurt. I don't want digits coming off. And
I don't
stuff
think
like
anyone's
that.
going to allow him to do
No,
it,
no.
though.
Now, if we muzzled the chimp,
So there's no biting?
yeah, it'd be very interesting. Because then maybe
Again, I'm with Bo on this. If it's a small adolescent chimp,
Yeah.
him and his boy are going to stomp that thing out.
they're going to get behind it, right? With
yeah,
a
they'll
choke.
beat the hell out of that
But
stupid
I'm talking
chimp.
about a 200-pound chimp with a muzzle on it.
200 pounds.
Now
200 pounds are both screwed.
You think so?
I think them and us in here would be screwed. I don't think 6 guys could take
If you
a
look at what
200-pound
they're,
chimp.
I don't know. There's a thing about the Bronx Zoo where the female 80-pound chimp pulled some crazy amount of weight, over 1,000 pounds with one hand, something crazy, weird strength. They say that a chimp, I don't know how they measured this, but they had a chimp that deadlifted 1,700 pounds, which is insane. So
I'm not sure about the Bronx Zoo.
Go to that one. Go up. Which says how strong is a chimp really?
yeah,
Now again, is this white face or black face chimps? Big difference.
yeah,
It says chimpanzees are 5 to 8 times stronger than people.
yeah. Now that's a lot. Yeah, I don't know. The gorillas are crazy. The 500-pound gorilla they were talking about was just nuts. But I don't know.
But I feel like this is all common sense.
So watch this.
Here it
watch
is.
this. Then, amazingly, one of the Bronx chimpanzees, a former circus ape named Suzette, managed to pull 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, but the mountain can do that.
No, the mountain can't pull 1,200 pounds, Bubba. I don't think 1,200. Like this. Like pulled it, rode it. Like apparently was sitting
And it was on wheels?
Pulled it for mangoes. No, not on wheels.
Mountain
I
can
think
do
it was.
that.
I think it was a weight. So it's not
It
on
says
wheels.
another one pulled
That's not-
847 pounds with one hand.
Now that's insane. Now, what does that mean? Like a good point. If it's on wheels, it's a whole different thing. I'm talking about did it pull? Yeah, so that's 500 pounds. No, so this is an actual weight. Yeah. Yeah,
Here's
it's a
the-
diameter. See a diameter.
Diameter?
Yeah, it's
Damn,
an
dog.
apparatus. It's an
Yeah,
apparatus.
That word gave you a list, huh, Daddy?
All right, you know what I'm saying. The point is, think about how strong that is. Think about how weird.
I don't think anybody's like, what? Chimps are strong?
Well,
like, we all know this, right?
had to answer.
I'd love to see them fight. It's never happening, though.
No.
There's no way to prove it without them losing eyes and arms and legs.
Yeah.
And
How would I? The only way I made a video about it. The only way I'm going to survive Bo and Anthony in that situation is if I'm completely naked
You gotta give up your ass.
I got to get my ass, and
Yeah.
then they're going to be like, it's like kryptonite because I'm gonna be turning my butt to them every time they
There's
come out.
literally nothing you can do.
That's all you got to do, right?
There's nothing that you can do against the chimp. There's nothing you can do against them.
No, not a thing.
Just two large men, you'd be screwed, right?
Yeah, but especially trained guys who are
That's
that good at
I'm just
wrestling.
saying, two straight up large bros. You'd
I'm a
have your hands
ferocious
full.
guy. Yeah, you'd have your hands full.
Yeah, like two strong bros.
It'd be a problem,
You're doing whatever they want.
huh?
You're doing whatever they want,
no.
right?
I'm pretty fierce, dude. I'm actually fierce.
I'll tell you what was hot in Phoenix. You know, they have the record for it's like over 115 for 40 days in a row.
So insane. 115 degrees. What are you talking
here's
about?
a stat for your ass. You know when you see those cactuses, like the main cactuses, you know, the green with the main cactus you always see?
Yeah.
You know when you see a giant one, like a 40-foot one, you know they're like 450 years old? They've been there for over 400.
didn't know that.
They grow an inch a year.
I did not
So
know
when you see a 40-foot, like those huge cactuses, they've been there for hundreds of years.
Really?
I didn't know that either. I had to look it up.
Wow.
The more you know.
Yeah, and people come in there and chop them down. You're like, what are you
I
doing?
think it's illegal.
It is illegal.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
When you see those giant ones, they've been there hundreds of years.
That's crazy.
I know. Then all I was doing is looking at cactus the whole time.
I told you my koi came back. I thought they were all killed.
Oh, did they come
They were
back?
hibernating. Yeah, I'm obsessed with my fish too.
You lied, you know? You lied
Yeah.
a little bit 'cause you told me you saw like
Look at that. What? 125 years old?
average lifespan 150,
They weigh 6
175.
tons or more. Be as tall as 50 feet. Wow. So it's actually not 400 years old, but it is 175 years old. Some live over 200 years.
Some are even older than that. If you go up
It's still
to,
a long time.
I mean, that's
I had
forever.
no idea. I didn't know they weighed 6 tons. So
Look,
if that
there
thing
it says
falls on you,
anything over 40 foot
insane.
tall is well over 200 years old.
that's
That
gonna
cactus
stink.
seen some
Seen some shit.
shit. Isn't that crazy?
Redwood's what, 1,000 years old? More than that?
I mean,
You know?
I just didn't know cactuses. I mean, think if you had a cactus farm.
Uh-oh.
You're basically just doing it for your
What's going on?
future generations.
Thinking about it?
A cactus farm?
Yeah.
No, it takes forever, dude.
You want one, though.
It's like for my kids.
Yeah. That's a beautiful cactus, though. Look at that. Look
Old
at the size.
granddaddy was about 300 years old.
That's a big boy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, Phoenix is. I
like it.
I went hiking out there, and I really went out, and I got a little spooked. I told you because
How hot it
Steve
was?
Ranella said that they had seen jaguar tracks in Arizona, came all the way up, and I was like, well, it'd be weird to get killed by a jaguar.
A jaguar out there. It's hot, man.
Hot.
Ah, damn, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
I took Chin to JT Wings.
Hey, we almost hit an armadillo in Austin. Remember?
We did. You and me did.
Yeah. You don't remember?
Oh, when we were driving at night.
Yeah, little
To
armadillo.
the Mexico place.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck to your car. Those baby tanks.
How good was that?
That Mexican authentic.
Yeah, that Mexican food. It was so good.
It's Austin. But I took Chin to JT Wings. Chin, how those wings lived up to the hype.
They were absolutely delicious. Yeah.
Hey, here's the problem. Our friend Chin has a drinking problem.
Chin is-
Every time I see him, you're not drinking? I'm like, no, dude. Everywhere we go.
We used to drink together all the time, but now you stopped, and I
Yeah,
still
I'm
want
not
to
an
live that.
alcoholic anymore, dude.
I want to
And
live
your-
that memory.
And your liver.
I know. I told you. I
Saying
had to
the
cut.
same shit.
I cut back so much when I had a vacation, or quote
Yeah,
unquote
you had to
vacation.
jump in.
I
You had
wanted
a
to
good time.
slap. Yeah.
But we were at the
Banana.
fights. I turn around, I'm like, dude, you're drinking White Claws? He's like, it's all they have. I'm like, doesn't mean you have to drink
What's your drink of choice?
Just beer. I like beer now.
Just beer. No, I'm. But
Oh, before when I was drinking a lot
when your
whiskey,
liver was going like
wine.
this, I can't.
Yeah, it was wine.
Really?
I thought because it's like
I thought
less
you were a whiskey
calories,
guy.
less sugar. Only here.
You'd have
Oh,
whiskey
yeah.
with
So
me.
at home you'd go and drink wine.
Wine, yeah.
How
just
much? How
wine.
many bottles would you?
It would be
drink?
like literally a bottle of wine a day.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, every single day, 7
Yeah.
bottles of wine a week,
Yeah.
It was every day.
28 in
But
a
you were
month.
also drinking here too. You were
Sometimes I would drink
drinking
here.
whiskey with
You were
me when
drinking
I
all
drink.
day long, pretty much.
Pretty much, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not good.
I mean, drunk the entire time.
Dude, I'm not drunk. Have you ever seen me like?
Well, we got Kratom
drunk?
going.
What's
we
up?
We got Kratom going.
No, I saw you drunk at the Jelly Roll concert.
That was I was.
You were
drunk
white girl
there.
wasted.
100%.
Really?
Because I did weed too. I don't do weed.
So wait. So usually you have running through your system. You have caffeine,
A
Kratom,
little bit of coffee. Always kratom, but
Always
I cut my
Kratom.
kratom in half too.
because that's not good for your liver either.
No. It's to me that's the most safest thing
yeah.
I've taken. So
Sure. It's narcotic.
It's the
Whatever.
it's the
It's
28
natural.
bottles of wine a month.
yeah, the
And
wine
then
is.
you got the
kill-
wine. 28
wine's
bottles of
terrible.
wine's a lot.
Yeah, that's why you're like only a bottle a
that's a
day.
lot.
That's a lot, dude.
28
bottle a
bottles of
day?
wine. That's amazing.
I never even thought about 28. Yeah, but yeah.
And then you have. And
That's it.
let's round it.
I
up
don't
to,
smoke,
Let's round it up
I don't
to
do-
35 because sometimes you have more than a bottle. Let's be honest.
Sometimes, yeah,
So,
sometimes.
let's round it up to 35 bottles.
But then also in the
Then we
green room,
gotta have a couple whiskeys.
Also in the green room, we sell Tiger Thing. I told Jam, like, you sold out? He goes, yeah, but they drank 2 bottles in the green room. Like, who drank 2 bottles? He's like,
There
Chin
it
was thirsty.
Pretty thirsty.
Chin
so we're
stays.
probably
tasty, man.
adding 5 or 6 bottles of whiskey a month.
Not anymore.
Well,
Not
let's be
anymore,
liberal
though.
about it.
But he likes to party.
Yeah.
I like to enjoy
And
it.
your liver is got a thick layer of fat all around it.
That's going down, though.
fatty.
After this weekend didn't help.
No.
Can we take a little break,
Yeah.
dude? Because we do have the Covina date. It's only the 8th now. 2 shows on the 8th. Those are
September
almost
8th,
sold
2
out.
shows, yeah.
Laugh Factory. It's you and me together for the first time in a
Covina.
hot second.
That's right.
It's me and Big Gulp Berry, Covina, September 8th, Friday night. Because Saturday night on September 9th, we're in Austin back with our friend Joseph Rogan.
We going to
You,
Austin.
me, and who else?
And Sam Tripoli.
Because Eddie Bravo's going to be in Japan. So we called up our next friend who does conspiracies. His name's Sam Tripoli.
Oh, we're going to have some fun.
Oh, we have some
gonna
fun. Dude, did I tell you recently, a buddy of mine got in a car accident, dude, and he goes, I'm thinking of suing, but I can't afford it.
Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan. You can file a
Your
claim
friend
from your
got in an
couch.
accident?
You can file a claim from your couch. Morgan & Morgan is the biggest injury law firm in the country. And by the way, filing a claim is about as easy as ordering takeout, okay?
Are
do
you
it from your
kidding me,
phone.
dude?
No, I'm not. And they've recovered billions of dollars.
Are you saying if I'm ever injured, I need to check out Morgan & Morgan, heavy on the Morgan?
Look.
It's more like using an app than hiring a lawyer.
Can I give you some stats? 35% of all fatal accidents, okay, occur between 6 p.m. and midnight. People
Can't see.
aged 25 to 34 have the highest amount of drivers involved in car crashes. People aged 15 to 24 had the highest rate of emergency room visits due to car accidents of all age groups. Now, you get hurt, you have to miss work. There's a lot of things. You're not suing the person. You're usually suing the insurance company. Morgan
Yeah,
&
don't
Morgan.
feel bad. Submit
And
a claim.
it's free.
Yeah, dude, submit
Unless
a claim
they
to
make
Morgan &
money.
Morgan is as easy as swiping right on a dating app. And you're failing at that, so don't fail when you get in a car crash.
Why'd you say they were failing at that? That's mean.
Well, you
Either
know,
way.
it's tough out there on the streets for
It really
people.
is. It really is that easy. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/fighter. That's forthepeople.com/fighter or dial #law #529 from your cell phone.
That's FOR, thepeople.com/fighter, or pound LAW pound 529 from your cell phone. This is a paid advertisement. Morgan & Morgan. Henry Cejudo came to the show, saw old Triple C.
It's pretty cool.
I saw all my old friends.
Yeah.
Ed Herman, Joey Villasenor, CB Dalloway, Cory Sandhagen,
Wow.
bunch of people.
That's really cool. They all came out?
Yep. Oh, I met, what's the magician's name?
Criss Angel.
Criss Angel.
Did you really? What's he like?
He's cool.
Yeah.
He loves MMA. Knows his stuff,
He does?
too. Loves MMA. You know how much that guy makes?
Oh, I know a lot about how much he makes.
I didn't.
I know.
Because his
I know.
residency, he does 500 shows a year, 70 million a year.
Yeah, I know what his contract was. His
70
first
mil.
contract. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's
He's a good time, Charlie. And he goes, I'm starting up a podcast. I've had Mike Tyson on, this guy. I'm like, oh, cool. Why?
Yeah,
If you make 70 million a year, why are we talking on a podcast?
I know. Just be.
He's just
be a-
bored. You know who else does magic?
Yeah.
Hey, B, you know who else does magic when he was single to pick up the ladies? Chin learned magic just to pick up hoes.
What?
I learned it from The Game. Remember the book, The Game?
Uh-huh.
That guy,
I read that book.
the main guy, Mr.
Yeah, Neil Strauss. I don't like that book, but I've read it.
I told Chin, I said, if you have to do magic, pick up ladies, it might not be for you.
That was when I was younger, and it worked. I told
It
Brendan it
does
actually
work.
worked.
Yeah, women are strangely drawn to
And
magic.
yeah.
Not in 2023.
I don't
If
do
you
it
pull
anymore.
a quarter ton of girls there, you're like, what is this? She's
I'm
like,
not
oh
doing
my
it
God.
in my 40s. I'm not going to just walk into a girl.
Oh, are these doves?
Chin's all, is that a rabbit in your purse? She's like,
What?
beat it, creep.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think you do it in 2023. Back like early 2000s, probably popping.
Yeah.
This day and age, dude, that's assault, brother. Can't be doing
That's
magic.
very interesting.
I cringe when I think about it too, but it worked.
Listen, it does
It
work.
worked, yeah.
It worked, huh, Jen?
Look,
It's
you're
so
a tall,
crazy it works.
handsome
Chin's
guy.
like, there's a rabbit in
my
my
ex, I told you,
pants.
my ex-wife, who was gorgeous, my ex-wife goes, I had no idea Chin was so handsome.
Well, thank you.
I'm like, hey, man, what's going on here?
You know what? And well, let her know he knows magic.
Magic, yeah. It's
My
all
wife
about the
probably
magic.
had my ex had probably had a taste of the old Asian fever.
Oh, really?
I think she dated a photographer who was
There's a reason she wanted to do
handsome
date
guy.
night at PF Chang's all
There
the
you
time.
go.
Heavy on the Chang.
That's right. That's right.
You're like, the orange chicken here's all right.
My wife said
Check
that
his mouth working
my ex
tonight?
said she went on a date in Japan with an MMA fighter who was a giant Russian guy. And she goes, but she
Your
was,
ex or your current girl?
No, my ex, and she goes, but Amanda was always like, she was like, I said, so what happened? She goes, nothing. That guy was too big and too scary. I was like, no thanks. She's just not.
That's a
she's
lie.
Into
But
like,
yeah.
she's into.
Hey. Oh, you think the Russian MMA fighter took no for an answer?
Hey, sir. I just know her.
Oh, you don't think she got
No, she's way more
hyped
into
down by the Russian?
No, hey, we can't do that. We can't do that. She'll get mad. Don't say that stuff.
You're so weak, dude.
No.
You're like Howard Stern now.
No.
We used to be wild, man.
No.
Now we got a sign that says stop cussing.
Can't say pipe down.
Why not pipe the Russian piper, dude? The Russian pipeline.
That's very funny.
The Russian pipeline, dude.
She's more into like I think she'd be more into an older gangster type. So if he was an older gangster type who ran everything,
Older
different
gangster
story.
Russian.
Yeah, but not a young, muscular kind of guy.
They all look the same age out there.
No, not the same.
Hey, Russian pipeline.
Don't
buddy.
say-
Yep.
Don't say
Russian
what did you
pipeline.
say? Russian pipeline. I'm gonna have some Magic Mind right now.
You need it, dude.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I like my
that takes
Magic
your sensors
Well,
off.
I ran out of it, so I got to get more.
I travel with it now.
I know.
I brought it to.
Once you do
I brought
this,
it to Phoenix.
Once you are you drinking? How many are you doing a day? Just
two,
drink one.
2 to 3.
You are.
Yeah. They sent me a whole package to the crib. They know what I do, Daddy.
I do one a day. That's all I need.
If you want me to work with you, you know I got problems.
Yeah. I knew you'd take a lot, but they say it's like a 5-hour energy shot, so don't.
But way better than that.
I know, clean and good for
But
you.
even Jay was like, man, he was like, let's get coffee. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I had some in the room.
Once you start doing it,
Jay's like, what happened to you?
Yeah, everybody. I'll say this: everyone who takes it, misses it when they don't.
Everyone who takes it designs their own app.
Like my wife's like, where's the freaking Magic Mind? I'm like, we ran out. She's like, well, get more. You might. Hey, Chip,
And did you
should
say
try it. I think
relax?
You'd become like a fanatic. That's what you do.
It
With
could
all the
be-
stuff
it could
you
be
do, you're
good
not
for
doing
you,
any
Chip.
Magic Mind. You should try it.
we
Are
did.
you
Remember
taking-
Cats After Dark? We did all the time.
Oh, I wasn't on that show.
Well, I mean,
Neither was Brian, so we didn't know, man.
all right.
Show us some
It was on your
goddamn
channel.
magic,
It was on your
Chin.
channel, Thick Boy.
Chin, do you have any magic up your sleeve right now?
I wish if we had cigarettes, I could.
like the way
I could do something.
Cigarettes?
Yeah, I was.
Who are you?
And by the way,
Prison.
like my nephew would call me, he goes, does this stuff really work? Yes, it really works. I wouldn't be talking about it if it didn't really work. It's awesome.
And it's tasty.
I wouldn't
Start
be
craving
taking
the
it.
taste
I take it
after a
every
while.
day. I'm not taking something, I'm taking it for my health.
No, I don't take any Adderall. I take 1 cup of coffee a day.
Did you have any withdrawals from the Adderall addiction?
No, man, I'm not a pussy. I did.
I said
My brain was so messed up.
Oh, was it?
Oh, dude, nightmares, disaster. I can't believe I got through that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Russian pipelines,
It was hard, huh?
yeah, the hardest.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
cold
I'd imagine.
turkey, sweats at night, foggy brain during the day.
Yep. Well, guess what, Brian?
Wiener still worked though.
Daddy decided to eat a bunch of Thai food, very spicy Thai food, right before I went to bed. Big old thing of sticky rice.
In Colombia,
No. I was in. Oh, I got a story on that. I decided to take sticky rice and then all that spiced chicken, and I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, wide awake, and I cleaned
Blew
the
your
windows.
brains out?
Blew my. I took 17 poos.
sometimes that's fun though, right?
Yes, but I cleaned windows. It was like I was a meth addict. My neighbors, if they could see inside my house, would be like, "That guy's a meth addict." I was cleaning.
Why?
The windows because I just couldn't sleep, and I was like, "Oh, these windows are
was
dirty.
like-
I need to clean them."
Oh, I thought you were saying you like clean like the bathroom with your dookie.
Oh, I did that too. Came back from Colombia.
Does this go back?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Does this go back, Jim?
So there's a remote control,
I'm
but
uncomfortable.
Brian hasn't installed it yet. I told him not to worry about it for now since it's our first
I
show.
like this
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Came back from Colombia. With the worst food poisoning.
what'd you eat?
I think I ate
Some Colombian ass.
chicken in a sandwich at the airport.
Yeah, bro.
I know.
You can't even eat.
And I was like, this chicken sounds funny. I'll just power through. And oh boy, like the kind of attacks your whole body where your skin hurts.
24 hours.
Oh yeah, 24 hours. Like my skin. I was like, I could barely move. I
It'll
was
make
like,
you lose some weight though. That's what I appreciate.
Oh, man.
In 24
Yeah, didn't eat a
hours.
thing.
24 hours.
Didn't need to think for really 48. I was like,
It's like you're cutting weight, just a different way.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's like when I see people at LAX eating that sushi. I'm like, what are you doing? Airport sushi?
Oh, no, forget it. Colombia, by the way, more plastic surgery. I've never seen more fake butts, fake boobs, and fake lips.
Love it.
But add to the fact...
What, man? Don't be a hater,
add to
dude.
the fact they're also beautiful to begin with. Like, I don't... Like, some guy said... A guy kind of recognized me there, and he goes... I said, the women... Like, if you're a young man there, it's a disaster.
Yeah, move
He goes-
there.
He goes... It's like they took, for 300 years, they took any woman that was not perfect and threw her off a cliff.
Yeah.
And like just purified
Or
the
force them to move. Yeah. And then just the most beautiful women in the world.
I mean, literally, you're just like, what is going on here?
And is it true there's more like hotties than there are dudes out there? Like there's more females than
Yeah,
men?
the women are much better looking than the men. But there's
So you see some
sex
ugly dude.
tourism. It's actually like Thailand. So there's part of the economy is there's a lot of sex tourism there.
Man,
and in fact, when
that's
you go to certain
terrible.
places that we go to, it says we don't serve sex tourism.
Oh, that's terrible. We gotta put a stop to
If
this.
you're a young person,
Stop.
and you're trying to walk a straight line, don't go to Colombia.
I'm gonna have to go down and do some research and put an end to this. I need to do some field
you should
research.
probably go do some field research. Okay.
I have no reason to go down
Bring
there.
your lady bring your lady.
Sure.
Although, you know what? Your lady is,
Yeah.
those women have nothing on your lady.
No.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
nothing.
And her stuff's real.
Yes. That's the
I don't hate on the fake stuff either, though, man.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You do
just see
though.
some-
You seem condescending about
well,
it.
you just see this overwhelming, like, boom, 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 and you're like, oh boy, that's, you know.
Fantastic.
You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, but
No, I was
fantastic.
going to say it. I was going to say
What's wrong with you, dude? Who are you?
I was going
I
to
can't say Russian pipeline. You're not into big asses anymore.
I'm not, dude, I'm just saying.
God, dog.
I'd like it to be a little natural, that's all.
You're like Howard Stern, man.
It's like
Used to be
a
so
friend
much
of ours,
fun.
a friend of ours, I go, are they real? He goes, if you can touch them, they're real, dude. Don't ask dumb questions. I'm like,
100%.
I'm just, I know, but I'm.
Are they
I'm
real-
into it
real
naturally
nice,
because I
dude?
like technology.
Real nice to look at, especially this day and age. What they can do with asses.
Yeah, well, nowadays they put the actual your own fat into your breasts and your butt.
Yeah, BBL.
Yeah.
They've still never figured out the face.
Well, they have.
Nah, Simon Cowell.
Yeah, he's done some stuff to his face.
Yeah, he put all the Botox in his face.
Oh, it's terrible.
But he had to come out and address. He's like, yeah, I made some mistakes, man.
He did?
Yeah, I think
Really?
he came. I might have made that part up.
Okay, you might have.
No, I think he did
Let's
come
see
out and
his
say he
face.
made some mistakes.
Yeah, I just think I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's
He
doing.
looks like a wax figure on the right there.
Dude. Come
That's
on.
fake on
Oh,
the left.
God.
That has to be fake.
Yeah, stop it.
But
It's
there,
not his
but
personality.
he's addressed it. If you go to type in his name and then just hit the recent news. Don't do before and after.
would never
And just
do
hit.
that.
Do they have news
Filler and
option
stuff.
on this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
filler and all that. Stop it right now.
Simon Cowell sparks
always
fresh
funny.
concern over his face. Simon Cowell is terribly criticized for his physical change.
Yeah, be an older guy.
Well, he does look different here.
What if I show up like this? Are you gonna freak out if I'm like, hey
Oh,
guys,
I would love that.
what's going on, guys? Really good to see you. No, you know what? I'm just young and I just been eating well. He looks like he's fighting G forces all the time. All right,
Oh, go up.
fighting G forces, bro.
Oh, that's someone else. Put the Botox is wearing off, Simon. Yeah.
I know some people.
That
I know
poor
some people
guy.
like that.
He's just fighting Father Time, and he's
Oh,
down on the cards 10-8.
I know people who are. Well, don't wear that jacket either, please.
Also button it up more.
Yeah.
It's like a samurai
Yeah,
jacket.
I know people that tend to. I know some actors who do that stuff. I look at their face and I'm like, "What's going on with your face, bro? How come it's not moving?
We all know.
What's
yeah,
going on?
I know.
You've never done that. Well, you did it once, right?
No, Botox?
I don't know.
The fuck would I do it
Face
for?
looks like it's
No, if anything, I don't need to add more to my face. I need to take away.
filler in your lips and stuff.
I wish, dude. I wish if I could. I wish they could just.
I had
suck.
somebody tell me that they're like Brennan gets his lips done, and I was like, what? And they go, he gets his lips done. I go,
Got these from my daddy.
he doesn't get his lips done.
Where would you get your?
He said you got your
Botox?
eyebrows and your lips done. I go, no, he doesn't.
That's
No,
a
he doesn't.
compliment.
I know.
Yeah,
I was like, he doesn't get his lips done. He's just
I'll have a straggler. My girl will take it off every now and then. But now I woke up like this, bitch.
got
Sorry.
CKLs.
Dim,
That's
dim
what
the
it is.
rules.
You just got
Dim the rules.
You got CKLs.
Are you looking forward to the fights this weekend? You have no idea what's this weekend.
Who's fighting? Can I see who's fighting?
UFC 292 pay per view, Boston.
Oh my
Sugar
God.
Sean,
Oh my
Aljo.
God, that's Sugar Sean.
No, don't act like you're excited for it. You had no clue.
No, I
Don't act like you're following the sport, but let's fake it.
No, I am. I'm
No,
excited.
entertain me now.
No, I'm super excited.
Ian Machado, Gary, Neil Magny's great. Cheeto. Oh, so Chris Weidman and Brad Tavares are not on the main card.
Oh, they just updated, yeah.
Since they lost,
I'm rooting for Cheeto.
we all are,
I
buddy.
think they'll still move that fight up.
Because they have to put 5 on the main card, so
Yeah.
you would assume they move up Chris Weidman.
Who else would?
They should move up Chris Weidman and move up Andre Petroski, Gerald Mershart to the prelims. Yeah, that's a great fight.
It's the first fight for Chris in a long time.
Chris Weidman, yeah, since he broke his leg
Yeah, long time.
against Brad Tavares. He's a pretty big dog.
Plus
in that.
200 something.
almost 300.
Chris is?
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is Chris now?
74 in fight years. Austin Hubbard and Kurt are fighting the Ultimate Fighter finale.
He's 39, by the way.
Wow. Chris is?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's his last one, win, lose, or draw. I think he's talking about he wants to spend more time with his kids.
Yeah.
And then the Ultimate Fighter, I know you haven't watched that, but it's been tough watch. Let's be completely honest. It's been a tough follow.
I know.
Austin Hubbard and Kurt it's the finale. That's how you know the show's doing dog crap, because they used to be their own fight night main event. Like when I fought Roy, we were the main event.
Can I get your
We had our
picks
main
on this?
card.
On these,
Give me your picks, dude.
I'm going Sean O'Malley. I
Do you
think
wanna
Sean's
bet?
got that.
Do you want to bet?
Well, I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. I know. And you're thinking that there's no way that Sean solves that Aljamain Sterling wrestling.
But it's not a knock on Sugar. There's
I know it's
nobody
not.
in
I
the
know it's
division
not.
who can. Like he did. He
understand.
took down Cejudo.
I know.
I know how he does against Marab. Like
It's crazy. Like he's
it's his time. It's just his
It's
time.
his
but,
time.
But everyone goes.
I-
Everyone goes. It's a bad matchup for Sugar Sean. That's not a knock on Sugar. He's a
No.
bad match for everybody. There's nobody in the top 10 that he's not a nightmare for with his skill set.
Sean
he's
has
too
that
strong, too big.
strange X factor. He truly rises to every occasion and surprises everyone.
The fan base would disagree. We all love Sugar here.
Yeah.
So did he rise to the occasion against Pedro Munoz? Did he rise to the occasion against Cheeto Vera? So that doesn't work, B. So when you say rise
Yeah.
to the occasion, what do you mean? Now here to defend you, he
Yeah.
did do it against Peter Yan. That was
Yes.
his best performance I've ever
But-
seen.
but I
and I
think-
actually thought he was going to win that fight.
That's what I mean. And that's what I was so impressed
that's
with.
the one time, B.
But look at his win streak. Like Marlon, he lost. What didn't he get his foot broke? Right, his foot. He hit that nerve and couldn't stand on.
He was losing that fight,
Yeah,
though. Yeah.
but
no, he lost that. But
he
no, there's
finds a
no
way.
but. He lost that fight.
so with
Pedro was an eye gouge. You know,
yeah with Aljamain, I guess the idea would be, let me just come. I'm his coach. Can I give you my game plan?
If you're his coach, I'm for sure betting against him.
Let me be the coach. Okay?
Yeah.
You got him standing. You keep a distance. Now Aljamain's no slouch in any
standing.
way. Yep. You box him. You punch him. You kick him.
Great. He's
When
good
he gets
coaching,
taken
dude.
down, the only thing you want to do is stand up. You keep standing up. You keep standing up. You keep standing up. And that's what I'm saying.
It's so
though.
stupid. No, but
Well, okay. Let me say this
Sugar
for
said
real.
this. Sugar said this on he sat down interview, good interview with Brett Okamoto. I just didn't like where his head at with this, because he goes, obviously Aljo's really good grappler, so strong. His takedown, if you get your back, it's a nightmare. He goes, I just gotta survive down there. I was like, I hate when guys say survive. I'm like, oh, so you're already giving in that you're gonna get taken down.
Mm-hmm.
If your plan's to survive and not, get back to your feet or not put up a fight, there's no way you're surviving.
Yeah, I would
get
say.
tapped out.
I would say though, it's a given in your game plan that you're probably going to get taken down. Right? There's not much you can do.
You can't say survive though.
Yeah. He might mean don't let him take your back and wear you down that way. Right? So
No, he said survive.
well, does that mean play
That means
in your
don't get
guard,
submitted.
keep him in your guard?
Good luck
hard
keeping
to do
Aljo
that,
in your
though.
guard.
Yeah, hard to do.
I think Aljo's almost a 400 favorite, which is big. Rightfully so. Because if you're a Sugar fan, you got to hope that he can catch him before he gets taken down on the feet for 5 rounds. You're betting on that, which it's tough to do. Aljo doesn't get caught very much. Marlon Moraes did it to him, but outside that happened in 2017.
So you're saying you got Sugar?
I don't have
I'm sorry,
Sugar.
you have Aljamain.
I think the fan base and the UFC want Sugar to win.
But
there's
just
only
don't-
so much we can
You
hope
just
for.
don't see how he solves
I'm
the
close with.
wrestling.
I love both these guys.
Yeah.
I hate this.
I
Just
know,
take
I know.
my
but you're just
bias
being,
out of it.
You're just being a strict analyst, no emotion.
Correct.
You don't. It's fair to say you don't see how Sugar solves the wrestling of Aljamain.
Nobody.
The pressure.
And that's not a knock on Sugar. Nobody can.
I know.
Even Henry
Well,
Cejudo.
look at Henry
can.
Cejudo. That's insane. right?
No,
Like,
I talked to Henry about it. He's like, yeah, when you're against the wall, like he does some things, man. It's tough to deal with. He's like, and everyone goes, he's so strong,
is he
so strong,
weird strong?
and he's gonna go up to 45. It's
Big.
probably his last fight at 35. He's gonna
Yeah.
go up to 45. He's big. It's just his time. It's a tough fight for Sugar, but what you're betting on is Sugar catches him. Now, Sugar, striking wise, has a huge advantage.
Yeah,
He's creative. He's good with both legs.
Yep.
Both he can go orthodox, southpaw. Like he's such a
Yep.
savage on
and
the
us-
feet.
and an athlete.
And
I
I
would say very athletic.
not more athletic than Aljo. Not even
Yeah,
close.
that's a good question.
Not even close.
Well, I think close. I don't think. I don't. I
As far as like explosiveness and
I mean, say way better athlete than people. You got to give him credit for being a very good athlete. Not.
oh, he's a good athlete.
But Aljo's a hell of an athlete. What was Aljo's wrestling pedigree?
Stud.
Yeah.
Stud. Yeah, college wrestler. But Aljo's a phenom, man. That kid's a complete freak.
Yep.
Probably the best bantamweight to ever do it.
Really?
He beat Cejudo. There was the argument would
Beat
beat
Jan.
Cejudo. He beat Jan.
I mean, came back.
Beat Cory Sandhagen, and then he beat again. Look at the guys he's beat.
You make a good point. He's also huge for the weight
He
class.
beat Henan Barao in 2017.
How does he get down to that weight?
This is his last fight at 35, though. I think
Yeah.
he's gonna let Merab. Now I think Merab versus. Now I think once Aljo leaves, it's Sugar's division. I think Sugar can beat Merab. I think Sugar can do well against Cory Sandhagen.
You think he beats Marab?
I do.
Doesn't he have the same problem with Marab?
No, because Merab's not as talented when it comes to the jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
And Henry Cejudo can mix it well together. Merab's still not there yet. Merab's tenacity and takedowns are similar against the cage.
Emotionally, I'm going with Sugar.
Yeah, I love Sugar. So
Because I just think
I
maybe
wouldn't.
he has
If
that
Sugar
X
won,
factor.
I'd be stoked.
What would you tell him? How do you deal with that wrestling? Would you say nothing? Do you have to keep standing up?
You got to get up.
You gotta get up.
The fights in the transitions.
Yes.
Like don't just don't survive.
Your
if you get
takedown
taken
defense
down.
got to be everything.
You're gonna get taken down, but you got to make him work, and then hopefully he gets tired and in third and fourth you catch him.
In that camp with all those, those ASU wrestlers, and where CB Dalloway trains all those guys, you're in there with those wrestlers. They're taking you down. All you're practicing is takedown defense. That's all you're doing, right? That's a huge part of your camp.
No, because you got to do what you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's
But you
working
gotta-
on it, but you got to do what you do. Like you're
there's only so
you're
much.
not going to go toe to toe with him and try to not get taken down.
You're just not.
You got to hope that eventually you catch his. And Sugar's so talented stand up, like he can definitely catch him.
Yes,
he can definitely
100%.
win. He's not a bad bet
Yeah. Start boxing his ears out.
if he's there to get hit. The other thing is Aljo's not like a knockout artist, so Sugar can take some chances on the feet too, because you're gonna get taken down. Might as well go balls to the wall. So there's that too. And Sugar hits you, you're going out.
Yep.
Sugar's super
Me,
talented.
you, all that stuff.
That being said, you want to bet on it?
Huh?
You want to bet on it?
I'll bet you.
Again, it's not a bad bet at all.
You want to bet $1,000?
Sure. How about I don't owe you if it goes to the decision, because it's not fair. I guess almost a minus 400. So if Aljo wins by decision, then it's just we don't owe each other money.
That's good. That's very good.
Oh, I thought you were gonna come with something else, dude.
Okay. That's very good.
This fight's in Boston.
Yeah. Very aggressive part of the world. You and I know that. Very aggressive. You can get in a fight in Boston so easily.
The rest of the card's quality too.
Next fight.
Waylay, Amanda
yeah.
Lemos, that's a fun one. Waylay should get that done
Yep.
as long as she doesn't get punched in the face. Ian Machado Gary, I know you're not huge on him yet. You should be. He's like next coming to Conor McGregor.
Is he?
He has a different flavor, but as far as confidence and like a guy that says something that comes to fruition, he's very similar.
Bring him up.
And the
Chin.
dude has a skill set, Daddy.
Neil Magny, the veteran.
Now Neil's stepping in for a late replacement.
Yep. Neil's got that crazy cardio. Mm-hmm. He's so tall.
It's a perfect
A
fight
lot
for
to deal
Ian.
with.
It's a perfect fight for Ian Gary.
Why?
Because our boy Neil Magny, he'll stay on the outside and play that game, and you're gonna be able to see the skill set of Ian Gary.
Striking wise?
high level,
Really?
savage.
Can I see Ian Gary, please? Tall?
Oh, you want to see his picture? I thought you
Yeah.
want to see his record.
How
Okay.
tall would we say?
He's tall for the division,
Okay.
but he's a
Oh, I know this
He's a
guy.
top
I know
10
that kid.
guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's got no problem striking. I'll tell you that. He's a striker first.
He's
I believe.
6'3".
Yeah, that's a lot to deal with.
And you know when guys
Yeah, he's
that are like
stud.
arrogant, you're like, oh god, this is lame. when it's similar to Connor. When he says something, you're like, I can't believe it. Which I
he
love.
from England?
He's from Ireland.
Yeah. Why is his middle name Machado?
He married a Brazilian.
Yeah, he married a Brazilian. Yeah,
Okay, and he took her name.
took her, yeah.
Interesting.
his name's Ian Gary. Ian Gary.
Yeah, Ian Gary,
There couldn't be more Irish, dude.
boxer, and the whole thing.
He's a savage.
Yeah. That's going to be a tough one for Neil.
Tough one for our boy.
Yeah.
That kid's the real deal.
Yeah.
I love these prospects though. When these guys are coming up, to me, it's the best part of the UFC. See what they can do. Him, Bo Nickal, like those guys.
Now watch out for Neil Magny's guard. Watch out for his ground game. Got them long legs, okay? Wow.
Man, I wish you did
I'm
some
getting nothing
studying.
from you, huh?
No. His ground's awful.
Neil?
Yeah.
Brendan has said
So
like his kryptonite
his
is
biggest
basically
kryptonite is on the ground.
Well, he gets
submitted.
I know he gets
When he goes
gets,
against high-level
gets
guys,
crumpled up. I know,
No, he gets submitted.
but he's got long legs, and I'm just feeling like
I don't think he has any
Guard.
submissions from his guard. Guard is not what they're probably gonna say. Stay in the guard.
the only reason I say that is because I know civilians that are at high altitude jiu-jitsu who roll with Neil. They're always like careful of his guard, but those are guys like me. So maybe
Those are guys that work at Starbucks.
Is that
Now
what
Ian Machado Gary
Yeah, a little different.
doesn't give a flying
So when my buddy,
about his
my
guard.
buddy's a brown belt who's my age, says his guard is a nightmare.
Now love your
That-
buddy.
Right.
You're not rolling with him. You're pro. You're pro.
But they
I've
roll.
been there. They don't roll.
But they
They're not-
roll a little bit,
no,
right?
they don't.
No, they just-
Maybe if you did like a seminar with him, maybe 3 years ago.
Right, but-
he probably rolled with him a little
Well,
bit. But day to day,
Yeah, he gets in there and train.
the pros ain't going with the Joes.
He gets in there and rolls around.
Your buddy had something to call you about, right?
He's brown belt,
Yeah, sure.
but he just gets in there and rolls around. He's got a
Your friend line. Pros don't roll.
what? Come on, man. You got just a little roll.
He's not using your banker friend to roll with to get ready for Ian Machado Gary.
Is that right? Okay.
Maybe if they're in the class or whatever, but yeah.
All right. All right. So you're not. Your money's on Ian.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The young,
I
the young
love
gun.
Ian, too.
The young
Yeah,
gun.
yeah.
The new blood.
Kid's the real deal.
Got it.
And then our boy Cheeto versus Pedro, that's the best fight in the card as far as stylistically. Action packed.
What's your thought on that?
I got Cheeto all day, Daddy. I think he gets it done. 3 rounds, too. Cheeto's been used to 5, pacing himself. I think he comes out like a banshee. Especially coming off that controversial loss to Cory Sandhagen. I saw Cory in Phoenix. He had surgery on his tricep. He said he's out 6 months.
His tricep?
Completely tore his tricep.
Damn.
I know.
6 months because they got to reattach to the bone or something.
It's a bad one.
It's not good. Damn. Yeah, I guess
I'm frustrated you didn't know that UFC was coming up. I want to hit you.
I know.
That's all right.
I've been in Colombia, bro. Colombia.
Yeah, doing nothing, right?
Not a lot. Yeah,
Daddy's been working.
Huh?
Daddy's been working.
Yeah. You can buy some of that cocaine for, I was told, you can buy flavored cocaine, very pure, for like literally, I think it's $5 a baggie. Now, I don't do cocaine.
What is it here?
I don't want my heart to stop.
This
Too
didn't
old
get
for
us
that.
flagged, but what is it here?
I don't know. I mean,
what
I
do
don't
you
buy
consider
it,
a
but I mean,
baggie?
I would imagine
8 ounce? Is it
I don't
eight
know.
ball?
I mean, I don't know the
ball?
know the details, but I know it's about as expensive.
I can't believe you
as a
think-
box of Tic Tacs.
I can't believe you didn't go on the Pablo Escobar tour. They have a cool tour down there.
Apparently, there are one of his mansions. Apparently, also doubles as a brothel. That I heard that's
This
up
place
in the.
is so cool, man.
I know. I heard that's up in the hills, so you can go there apparently, and it's a high end brothel.
Oh man.
So they did that to one of his. Hey, take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Take it easy. Apparently, there's that.
Little history.
I ate at some of the great restaurants there. Great food.
Boring.
Great view. I know. I did old guy stuff.
Yeah.
I did old guy stuff. But I will say that if you want to get into
You want that
stuff,
life? It's easy.
You want that
You
life?
can easily dip your toe in that pool.
You need only fly about 2.5 hours to 3 hours from Miami, and you're in.
It's that
heaven.
close.
And it's also only 2 hours ahead of Los Angeles.
Wow.
So you're on Texas time, Daddy.
Wow.
You're on Texas time. You understand? So you acclimate right away. Now I don't know if you know much about Medellin, but it's 5,000 feet above sea level, so
Good
it's
training, too?
Spring year round. You understand?
Oh wow.
Yeah, not tropical.
Dude, should we
It's more
start finding a kid
temperate.
over there? Just move our operation down there?
You would have a good time.
We'd have a great month run.
You can feel the city's heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Colombians live from their heart. You
And
understand?
their asses.
There's a lot of they're a beautiful visceral people. They live they're their heart. They lead with their heart. You understand? Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
What do you got, Chin? So I can quit dreaming about Colombia.
You wouldn't want to go to that Pablo Escobar
Oh, that's up my alley, dog.
mansion. So that you go to these places.
just gonna look for history.
That's a real thing in Colombia. There are lots of different because I had a driver there who was like that right there. That's the strip club. That's the brothel. That's all the it's all the stuff that you want to get into. If you want any kind of drug. So it caters to that, but then it's also got the other stuff that you can do.
The boring side.
Great restaurants, great people.
Sure.
Great culture.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
What do you got, Chin? Let's take another break, B, because listen, I know you just found out about it, but UFC 292 is the buzz around my town right now. It's happening in Boston. You got Aljo fighting Sugar Sean O'Malley. This fight is going down this Saturday. Will the current champ keep his crown, or is the Sugar Sean time to shine? Get your bet on at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting part of the UFC. New customers can bet just $5 ruse to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Dude, you also got Pedro Munoz, Cheeto Vera fighting on there. You got Ian Gary fighting our boy, the Gazelle. All right. You got Neil Magny fighting. Yep. You got Chris Weidman come back from the long injury over Brad Tavares. You got the Ultimate Fighter finale, Dustin Hubbard. You got Andre Petrosky, my boy out of Philly, fighting. There's a lot of ways to make some money with DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use code FIGHTER. New customers can bet just $5 and get UFC 292 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's this Saturday only at DraftKings Sportsbook with the code FIGHTER.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER in New York. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY on text HOPE-NY 467-369 in West Virginia. Visit www.1800gambler.net in partnership with Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races. All games regulated by the West Virginia Lottery. Please play responsibly. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling at 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resorts, Kansas, 21 and over in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. See DraftKings.com Sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/
MMA terms. Do you want to start off with this crazy story of a cannibal?
Oh, the cannibal?
Yeah.
So I watched this documentary
Oh, no.
yesterday.
What is
Actually,
this?
Jay Schaub, some fan sent to Jay Schaub. He's like, yeah, apparently people are saying you got to watch this.
Oh, that guy's awful looking.
He looks like a cannibal.
So
right?
check this out, B. This is a crazy story. So this guy was born in Japan, goes to study in France, has always wondered what it'd be like to eat somebody. He thinks he's a cannibal. He's working with this young lady in France, decides to shoot her in the head so he can eat her. So he invites her over to his apartment. They're doing some like painting or something. He just takes a gun out, shoots behind the ear, kills her. And then he did it and he always wanted to know, he was obsessed with thighs. So he always wonders what women's thighs would be like. But he decided to eat her ass first. So he's, and they have these graphic, like comic, because I'll get into it, what they did on the business side. But he started to try to eat her ass first, but said it's tougher than you think. And it was like hard for him to bite into it because she had like a muscular ass. So then he went and bought a butcher knife and then ate her thighs, cut up her body, cut up all of it, right? And then puts the body, because he was like, he was worried the neighbors were like, it stinks because it's a corpse. So he puts the body into 2 bags, like, travel bags. And he's going down to like some lake or pond to dispose them. And he's like, it was 8 o'clock at night. He's like, people are still out sunbathing. And I already jumped out of the taxi. He's like, everyone's looking. So he's like, oh, got to do something. So he dropped the bag and just walked off. And someone came up to him, was like, hey, man, you left this. Open it up. And there's all the body parts. Started yelling murder. He gets caught 4 days later. He gets accused of cannibalism and murder. He gets trialed and convicted to life in fucking prison in France.
I think he was actually put in it says there's an
So they did.
He actually got put into an institutional.
But so they declared him that he was insane, right? But then the French people were like, we don't want to pay for this random Chinese killers,
Japanese.
Yeah. We don't want to pay for this. So they extradited him to Japan. He found a loophole in the system in Japan because they had him sit down with the psyche people and they're like, no, he's fine. He's not crazy.
He's sane, but evil.
and he just walked scot-free, got away with it. So he was living in Japan till recently. He passed away recently, but till recently, he's a free man walking around. But in Japan, they heard his story. He made money off books, comics, started doing porno. It's nuts, dude.
Bro, there's a dark side to that world.
And is he dead now, Chin? Yeah, died November 2022.
Of what?
He's 4'9".
Evil? He was what? 4'9"?
Oh my God, he's 4'9".
He's 4'9".
Yeah,
Whoa.
he is just a depraved, evil human being. I want to see what it's like to eat somebody and just killed her.
Oh, so he's always felt like a cannibal. And then he said, well, this doesn't get us flagged, but he was saying that whenever he got the cannibal urges, he would just whack off and it would make it go away. But then for some reason, his wiener stopped working, so he couldn't whack off.
Yeah.
So then he started feeling like a cannibal again.
Oh my God.
But at the end of that video, he's like, the only thing I want now is I just want to die. He's like, I have no friends, no one to associate with me. It's like, dude, you killed and ate somebody.
Yeah, you ate people.
They show him shooting this porno, and it's this attractive Japanese girl. She's so hot. I'm like, what are you doing? So they're interviewing him before. He's like, yeah, so the plan is I'll have sex with her first a few times, and then we tell her my history. And that was the porno. So they get done, and he has a book, and someone made a book about it, and there's the pictures of the dead body. It's so graphic. And she's flipping through, and he's like, yeah, that was me. And she just starts crying. She's like, what? It was dark.
Yeah,
That might be a picture of...
that is-
Everything else is like blocked, so which is good. I don't want to see it.
It's dark, dude.
I guess it is. Isai Sagawa.
It was interesting.
Yeah, well, there are some very, very dark people in the world, and some real.
That's one of
weirdos
them, man.
Who are into, like, I don't know if you can up the ante on that. Like, do you have any secrets? I'm not gonna. Well, okay, I'll tell you,
Cannibal?
but as long as you don't get mad or like judge me, okay. And then it's like, okay, I kissed somebody and
He was obsessed
Like,
with
well, I eat
women's
people.
thighs. Their thighs.
yeah.
I'd eat your nose first, B.
Why?
I don't know. Just because I
No,
hate
it
it.
should be chewy. It's all cartilage.
Yeah, you fry that bad boy up,
It's
though.
hard to chew on me. I'm so dense and muscular. To be honest with you, I'm just a rawhide and cable.
No,
you may as well
you'd
chew
be like
rawhide
eating
and
jerky.
cable. Huh?
But
Yeah, bro.
You know what you are? You know what you are?
I got-
You're skirt steak.
I got chimp meat.
I get done.
You're talking
Like,
about
man,
chimp meat.
that's a tough $2 steak, Daddy.
Yeah, you're talking about chimp meat. Don't say $2. Don't say that.
Yeah, cheap skirt steak.
No, don't say
I'm
that.
I'm filet.
No, I'm chimp meat. I'm chimp
You
meat.
want marbly. You want like that ribeye, dude. You that skirt steak.
Yeah, that's
You that carne asada. Carne asada.
no. You might be tastier.
Yeah,
Younger,
Marbly.
a little
Got some
marbly.
fat in there, all marbly.
Yeah, you got some density.
I'm like a
though.
ribeye, dog.
I don't know. You got bam muscle. You might be hard to
You
chew on.
carne
I'd have to
asada.
beat that muscle down.
Oh, you can
Against a
tenderize
rock.
it. Yeah,
I gotta
tenderize this
it.
big wiener.
Yeah. So, man, no, I'm not gonna eat your. I'm not eating.
Yeah,
that's-
you eat
nope,
that
Not eating
wiener.
your.
Like
I'm
a
not.
bratwurst,
That
Daddy.
goes to the pigs under my house.
No.
Yeah,
No,
those
that's
are
the
the pigs
best
under my
part,
house.
man.
I have a hog
Frame
farm.
it.
I got a hog farm. I
You
can't
skirt
have
steak.
anything. I have a hog farm, and then they poo, and I collect their poo so that there's no trays.
Yeah, that story's dark, though, nonetheless.
Think?
Very dark.
Yeah.
How about Japan? I was like, nah, he's fine. And then made money off books, comic books, movies.
Yeah, there's a real dark under tapestry in Japan
Market?
where you can buy in vending machines underwear, used underwear, girls used.
Well, yeah, it's
underwear.
in public, dude. Everyone knows that. It's
Yeah.
not that dark. I'm talking about there's a market where you can
There's a
pay
real
somebody
there's a
to eat
real
you.
dirty underground. See, they say that in places like Germany and Japan where manners, protocol, discipline, and cleanliness
Decency.
and order are everything. That what happens is when you make people behave in a very robotic, sort of clean fashion
Suppresses
like
that
it
dark
suppresses
world.
it. And then it just rears its ugly head when the underground will create vacuums for the most depraved. You grew up that way, and now it's like, hey, guess what? Down here, anything goes, and they're just like, ah.
What else you got, Jen?
Another, not as dark, but not great one. This one here. Michael O'Hare.
This one's not dark.
It's not cool.
Oh,
bro.
that's great. Wait, so
This
The
is a
Blind Side
far
was
cry
based-
from the cannibal.
Definitely not
Shane.
cannibalism.
And other
Michael
bad
O'Hara
news.
alleges The Blind Side was based on a lie.
yeah.
Yeah,
was
it
it
said that
about?
family just they never officially adopted him. They just did
did
it
it for-
to benefit
To
off
make
of him.
money, yeah.
And he never saw a dime off the movie, and the parents earned all the money. And now he's like,
yeah.
"Hey, pay me my money." And also, I'm not your son, you white
Oh, that's
devils.
hilarious.
The 14-page petition filed in the Shelby County, Tennessee,
God, what a
alleges
crappy
that Sean
family.
and the Leah Ann, who took Orr into their home as a high school student, never adopted him. Instead, less than 3 months after Orr turned 18 in 2004, the paper says the couple tricked him into signing a document making them his conservators, which gave them legal authority to make business deals in his name. So they
Wow.
reaped all the benefits of the movie, the merch.
Jeez,
He didn't
that's
see.
not so cool.
So he's suing him for that now. He's coming after the money.
Whoa.
And he also said the movie made him seem like he was this dumb black kid from like this poor neighborhood, and he's actually really smart. So it affected his in the NFL. They're like, oh, he's just a big dumb kid.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is he still playing in the NFL?
No,
He's not. How long did he play for?
a while. He was good.
He must have signed a hell of a contract though. He's got money.
Back then, not too much, but I'm sure he has money.
Did you see the
Maybe.
Johnny Manziel Untold documentary?
Great,
Yeah.
so good.
Wow.
That thing will frustrate you
Wow, to frustrate you.
because when Johnny Manziel won the Heisman for Texas A&M
As a
they,
freshman.
they show first freshman ever. They made the university that year made $350 million. Johnny Manziel earned nothing.
Yeah, well, that's where the NCAA is just the worst.
It's so crooked.
It's so corrupt.
He sold 2 million maroon Johnny Manziel jerseys. He received nothing. So then when he started, they were like, "Hey, sign these autographs, pay $30,000." He's like, "Yeah, all right, let's do it."
I don't blame him at all. But I didn't know that he only played 2 years at Texas A&M,
Yeah.
and then
And
he
it's-
goes to the NFL. How would he have done?
22nd
You
pick.
think? How would he have done in the NFL if he was really disciplined? Was he? You don't
He's
know.
small. It's tough.
He's a runner, and we know what happened.
Well, no, he had arm too, but yeah, it was just tough. He's
Yeah.
tough at that size. Like those guys really don't
Could
work
you say
out.
he was he a little bit like Patrick Mahomes though?
God damn, no.
Well-
Please, I'd rather you talk about fighting.
But Patrick Mahomes runs and throws
no,
like
not
that.
like, no, he doesn't. No. They
What do you
couldn't be
mean?
more opposite.
But he scrambles and runs. And
No,
it's
no,
hard
no.
to tackle. He's
No,
very
no.
unorthodox.
No.
You-
Patrick Mahomes has a lightning rod. Johnny Manziel didn't have a cannon.
He didn't have that
He had
arm.
no accuracy. He also had a all-pro guy catching for him.
So he was
They
getting away with things he's
they
not
couldn't
gonna
be
get.
more opposite.
Really?
No.
So he can't
Johnny
get away.
Manziel, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback of all time.
Right, but I mean, when I watch them, because I've watched Patrick Mahomes and I've watched both two documentaries,
Zero-
they look like they have a similar style.
Oh God, no, God, no,
No?
couldn't be further.
Really?
No, one's a gunslinger. The other just improvises, makes it work, and throws bombs.
Right, but so
Deep.
he wasn't known for his arm. It was more the fact
no.
that he could run.
Yeah.
And, you're not doing that in the pros, right?
No, and he's smaller. The better comparison would be Baker Mayfield. Similar size,
don't know
Heisman Trophy
Baker
winners. Yeah. No, but Patrick Mahomes, no.
So you don't. So you do you think that he didn't? The pros would have been a different story. He wouldn't have been Johnny Football in the pros. It would have just
No,
been
not a
something
chance.
different. Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Do you think he knew?
He'd be
that?
more like Baker Mayfield.
Do you think he knew that inherently?
No, I think he had so much confidence in himself, he thought he was going to be Johnny Football in the NFL.
Right, and he did pretty well, right? In the
No, he
pros?
did awful. One of the
Okay.
worst careers of all time. You didn't even watch the doc?
I did watch the doc, but
And then they go, how much film did you watch? He goes, 0.
yeah, and you can't do that in the pros.
He missed he thought he could go to Vegas on a Saturday and make it to the game on Sunday and miss the game. And that's when they cut him. He was awful in the pros. Awful.
Well, again, I wonder if that's just that idea.
Self-sabotage?
Yeah.
No, he thought he
you're
could
right.
get away with it because he got away with it in college. Partying the night before Alabama, then pulling off, winning. But
Yeah.
pros are different, man.
Yeah. And it's interesting. The pros did their homework, and he went what 26? Is that what it was?
22nd, I think,
Yeah.
because he's such a liability.
Yeah.
Just on discipline.
And now,
And how about during the combine? He took all those drug tests, had like 30 days of drug free, and then day before combine goes
week
and
before.
smokes
It's like,
weed
dude.
and gets drunk. Like, what are you doing, dude? All you had a week to go, man.
well, I
But he
think-
also said when he got to the pros, he hated it.
Yeah,
he was
there's
like, he was like,
there's-
this isn't fun anymore.
yeah, there's that deep addiction, that thing that goes on with some people who just can't stop and don't feel alive unless they're doing that. I mean, he said I was going to spend all the money and put a gun in my mouth. It's like, what?
That's when
What are you
he got.
talking-
That's when he was, he got cut by Cleveland. He's like, all right, I'm gonna show you how to party.
Damn. I always go back to that thing that Mike Tyson said, God has a way of getting back at you by giving you everything you want before you're ready. It's like,
Yeah,
damn.
it's young kid. Won the Heisman at what, 20 years
Yeah.
old, 21.
Can't handle
all
that.
the money in the world.
Nobody taught you how to deal with it.
No one teaches you that. How crazy him and his buddy came up with the kind of the lie that his dad came from crazy
Yeah.
oil
Yeah.
money because they had all this money.
And they haven't talked since.
No, I know.
What do you think, though, about, like, you look at him and he was 5'10", I think, 5'11".
Barely, maybe 5'9".
Like it's so interesting. You can't judge a book by its cover. There's something about him. Like, he's clearly a great athlete, right?
Good athlete,
Fast
yeah.
and all that. What was his 40? Was he especially fast? Or what was
He ran a 4.5, I think, at the combine, maybe a 4.6, low 4.6.
Okay.
Which is good, but it's not
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
Right.
Like if you're gonna run, you gotta.
Yeah.
Maybe-
Michael Vick or something.
You ran a 4.68.
Okay.
I ran a
Vertical
4.
jump.
I ran a 4.68.
Right. So it's not that it's. So those numbers are not.
Those aren't sticking out. 31-inch vert's not great.
So-
he wasn't that explosive.
So,
his
but-
broad jump 9.5 is not great.
But he was able to do some shit even against Alabama and
I know.
those great teams.
Pulled it
right?
off. College, pro's a
College.
different animal. Because if you're gonna be known as a runner, like there's runners. Like the Richardson that the Colts drafted runs like a 4.3 or something like that. Lamar Jackson's like a 4.4 guy. Like there's freaks.
And Lamar Jackson's big, isn't he?
6'2",
Okay.
but definitely not 5'9",
yeah.
5'10", and has a cannon for an arm.
Yeah.
and smart. You know.
6'2",
230 pounds. That's a big fella. Yeah, that's a big man. That's a significantly.
You
bigger
go to
than
his
Johnny
40
Manziel.
time, Jim. Yeah, Johnny's an interesting one, but most of the people knew he wasn't going to be great,
Oh my God.
They're a
Oh my
4'3".
God. Oh my God.
and they're going
At
Johnny
230?
and they're going
What are
Johnny.
we talking
They're
about?
going Johnny. You think you're a runner? I'm sorry.
we
You said
talking
you're a
about?
runner,
Are you joking? Oh my God.
and he has a great arm. He reads the field well. Like that's what you're competing with, dude.
God.
He's also MVP. These guys are freaks, man. So Johnny, think about him.
Well,
Not
they said that Lamar Jackson.
Think about Johnny, not the most athletic.
Yeah.
Probably not the smartest guy in the room. On discipline, didn't watch game film,
I mean, what
and
are
you're
you doing?
competing with
What are we doing?
that.
I don't know.
You know how hard it is to be a starting quarter? You know how much
Lamar
film
Jackson was
Cousins
throwing from
watches?
his knees, and he was throwing some crate like from his knees. He was throwing farther than most people can.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's crazy, right?
Yes.
NFL don't mess around.
No, it doesn't. It's where the truth is exposed.
And Baker Mayfield, similar to Johnny Manziel, similar size.
he do?
Works his ass. He's still in the NFL. He's a starting quarterback for the Tampa Bay now. It's his third or fourth team,
Wow.
and he works his ass
Wow.
off. Just as
You
talented
have
as
to.
Johnny, but he's
Was he a killer? And he was a Heisman Trophy winner?
yeah, Heisman Trophy, #1 pick, killer, but works his ass off.
Yeah.
That size, there's some,
Sure.
NFL's tough.
And
buddy.
he's doing okay, right?
starting quarterback. He won the starting job with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
big
replacing Tom Brady.
And how big is he?
I've seen him in person. I'd say maybe 5'9". Maybe
What?
I bet they list him at 5'10", 5'11". He might be 5'9".
Was it Baker?
Baker Mayfield.
You're bad at height because you're so much bigger than people.
No, I'm telling you, these guys are tiny,
Yeah.
man. Tiny. And that's the knock on
Is
him
he
to the
thick
pros
at
too.
least? 6'1", 209?
He's a thick kid.
Okay. That's big though. 6'1's not small.
For quarterback, it's small.
209. Right, but he's not 5'9". You just said 5'9".
I'm telling you, there's not a chance he's 6'1".
Really?
No.
Why do they do that? Why do they inflate?
I mean, they do it with everything. Dude, how tall did he go the combine? 6 foot.
And just 5 out of 8. What is that?
5'8".
So the NFL combine is 6 foot.
Okay.
Which is not big for a quarterback.
No.
Man.
No.
Yeah, so he's drafted by the Browns, then went to the Panthers, then went to the Rams for a little bit. Now he's with Tampa Bay. 6 foot. And he works his tail off.
What a
man.
shame though, because you see it like the ends, the documentary ends with just like
He's in that
say-
dope. He's in that dope crib though. He's in Phoenix. He went to rehab, but he was drinking a beer the whole time. I don't know if you noticed
Yeah.
that.
I did. Yeah.
He never said he was sober. Everyone's all upset about that.
Yeah.
Like you learn nothing. Or he just. And he also, they said when you were cut from the NFL, how'd you feel? He goes, a relief, thank God.
Yeah.
And I bet probably felt good. If you
Yeah.
didn't want to be there, the amount of work that takes,
Right.
disaster.
What does one do when you have that experience? Is there an opening in?
Look at Ryan Leaf. When the biggest bust had a horrible drug addiction, went to prison.
Yeah.
Now he goes around speaking to colleges and other young athletes. Like there's that lane. You know, because he is a Heisman. That's the difference. He is between him and Ryan Leaf. He was a Heisman Trophy winner, dude.
Big deal.
Big deal. Not a lot of Heisman Trophy winners out there.
Yeah.
And he's learned from his mistakes.
So he's a cautionary tale.
It's tough though too because he's still young.
He
and he only
young.
played
He's
a
like
year and a half
28,
in
29.
college, so it's like he still has a lot left to do.
He does.
Whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, he can. He has his whole life.
Him and Mike Stud are super close, and Mike's a great guy. So I'm sure.
Who is Mike?
The white rapper, Mike.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
That's my boy. But yeah. I don't know if you're Johnny. I'm sure there's other business stuff you can do, and just the networking of being in the Heisman and Texas A&M, the network of Texas A&M.
Yeah. Yep.
But when you see how the NCAA screwed him over, you're like,
Oh,
God, it's such a dirty business.
So annoying.
Like, we give these kids an education.
Yeah,
It's
do
like,
you really?
He was
do
there
you
a
give
year
them
and a
education?
half.
Well, you're making how much money?
And he had to take
lines.
He had to take classes
Get outta here.
online because he's so famous. He couldn't go to
Yeah,
class.
I mean, come on. Yeah, I love. You guys are so. I'm so glad you take care of these guys. They leave with such an education.
That's why that NIL deal.
Get outta here.
Think about Johnny Manziel NIL these days.
The best thing he said is these schools use the football program as their front porch, right?
100%.
And there's no doubt. And Johnny Manziel literally was responsible for them.
$350 million in a
The
year.
idea that he went to the pros made no sense to me. Stay at A&M,
But he wanted out because he saw they were just using his name and likeness
Yeah.
for money. So he's like, I need to make some money.
Yeah, man.
So
That
he
would
got
never
out.
happen anymore.
He built them a brand new stadium, like the boosters, the recruiting
Hey,
went
thanks
up.
a lot. Like,
Thanks a
come
lot.
on, dude.
Did you get your education? I'm sorry. After a year
Education.
and doing online classes, I've learned nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
It's a whole. It's a scam, dude.
Yeah, and there's no one. Yeah, I mean, I
It's such a scam.
hearing that guy talk like that.
Oh my God!
president-
Not on my watch. As long as I'm the president, these kids will never be
Oh
paid.
man, thanks, dude. Yeah, thanks.
Meanwhile, he's on a
thanks, Dr.
six-figure
No Help.
salary.
Huh?
It's so frustrating. How about Reggie Bush? Won a Heisman Trophy and they took it from him
Why?
for taking money.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Now, dim the rules
Damn the rules.
back in the day, but you
Damn
could
the
dim the
rules.
rules. By
Damn
the
the
way.
rules,
Dim the
man.
rules. And
Damn the rules.
you're taking like a Hummer and your mom had a house. Dim the rules, but it's
Damn the
messed
rules,
up.
but
Dim the
still
rules
messed up.
Back then, dim the rules.
Now, don't agree with the rules, but damn the rules, and that's how it goes sometimes.
But they never took Johnny's
My buddy said
Heisman.
something like that. My buddy said, I can't remember what it was. We were talking about something like this, and he said that was a law we didn't like. And he said, "Look, man, when you drive drunk and you get arrested, you're going to jail, and you should. I'm saying that, and I have driven buzzed. I don't approve of it. I'm embarrassed to admit it. But if I'd gotten caught, I would have
rules.
gotten them the rules. Them the rules."
Did you tell your friend no shit?
I said,
Right?
no
What a
shit.
stupid story.
And I slapped his face with my hand.
What a waste of time. Now, if I kill somebody and I go to prison, that's how it should go.
The way it goes. Some laws.
Story, dude.
I missed the
My
point.
buddy said if I drive drunk and I get arrested,
I forgot half the story because he was talking about, he was drawing a correlation about me. He's going, what the fuck? Why do you put him in jail for that? What do you give him? And he's like, well,
the better example would be like John Jones, right? Like in today's USADA, he would have failed the test. But back then, under those current rules, he failed the test. So people are like, oh, he's completely exonerated. But no, back then, dim the rules.
yeah.
So you can't really play that game. Back then, that was the standard.
Yeah.
It's different now.
Yeah.
It's like Nick Diaz with the weed, they would have been fine. But back then, dim the rules.
That's right. That's right.
Unless you got chin, dim the rules. Show some magic.
Damn the rules.
I will bring cigarettes in next time and show you some magic.
Cigarettes. You can only do with cigarettes?
Because that's what you did in the bars. Smoke outside, then talk to the girls.
And what
It's a
kind of
long
magic
story.
would you do with the
Nate
cigarettes?
hiding in
I'll have to show
bites
it
his
to you.
head.
Yeah,
You
so
wanna
this
get
was
bit in the head.
Oh my God.
this is actually a funny video. So this guy, his whole family, they've been
Oh,
drinking.
I've seen this.
You seen it?
I haven't
Oh
seen
yeah,
it.
this is
The
amazing.
whole
is it?
family, they've been drinking, right?
Oh, this is.
And then there's
not
just like snake that's hanging out on the screen door.
What part of the country is this?
Hold on, I'll look it
Alabama.
up. Or maybe Georgia could look it up. See snake?
Oh shit.
And then he, but the whole thing, it
that's
leads up.
not good, dude.
What
That's
bit him though?
It looks like a viper.
But it's black.
It's a rat snake, so it's perfectly
Yeah.
Oh, those are
fine.
harmless.
Still, that could have been Africa. It could have
35
been a
million.
mamba, and you're done.
He ate crap though at the end there.
Oh, yeah,
I got bit.
And you can see like his whole family. They walk by the snake. They have no idea.
And it doesn't bite them, just
No,
the
no,
dad?
because it's still hanging up pretty high.
So there was a rat snake.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So you see, like she's walking in, and you'll see the snake on the top here. Watch. You see it there, right here. This guy's walking in, no problem. It's still hanging out right there.
Oh, it goes for that guy.
No, I think it's just kind of falling down because it's on the screen
Oh,
door.
damn. And then the dad
The dad, when dad came in,
Man.
it messed him up. Yeah.
I'd be terrified.
We don't want a snake biting you in the that's like beso de muerte. You know the kiss of death,
Yeah.
the eyelash viper.
Yeah.
Tete.
If it's an eyelash viper.
Why is
then,
this
yeah.
in our current events?
I don't know. I just saw this pop
He's
up.
so brave. Wayne Brady.
comes out as
Dude, he's
pansexual.
so brave.
So Wayne
He
Brady
didn't need the
coming out
marketing at all.
as
He's
a
so
pansexual.
brave.
Yeah. Listen, man.
I don't get why people have to feel like they got to come out. All right,
That's
He
the thing.
needs
It's definitely
needs a little
it's all
attention.
marketing. But
He
and then
Attention.
needs
attention.
attention.
then People
buddy.
Magazine pick it up. He does the interview with People Magazine. Come on, just
Good girl star Mae Whitman also comes out as pansexual.
dude, they're so
This
brave.
is so
man.
great.
They're so brave.
Amazing.
The amount of balls it
Have
took.
you seen that did you, what's this? Hold on. Wait, let's stay on pansexual. I don't
the
know if you saw
pansexual?
the old love letter that Barack Obama.
Oh, how you fantasize about having sex with men all day?
Uh-huh.
Gay.
Well, I mean, I've never had that. I don't know if you are, I still am, with all seriousness.
You're on the fence.
I'm still not convinced that you
Sure.
haven't gotten drunk and done something with a
And
guy.
fall on top
like
of a
just
big
felt his
wiener.
dongy or something
Sure.
like that. Kissy, kissy.
No, but if you were driving in this morning, I go, dude, can I be honest, man? I don't know what's going on, dude.
Yeah.
But for years, I've been fantasizing about having sex with men.
And-
You'd
and-
go.
No, add to it.
you're-
Add to it. You say, and I had to really focus on loving women. I had to focus on.
If I
being-
text you, I said, dude, I've been really struggling, dude. All I can think about is having sex with bros. And it's a struggle for me to keep it together with my wife, man.
I would look at
work
you. I'd
real
say two
hard.
things.
You
I'd
text
say-
back.
I'd say,
"You're
hey,
gay."
if we're driving together, I go, I'm straight now. Careful now. I'm straight now.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. You're confiding in me. But
Appreciate
just so
you.
you know, I'm straight. But I'd say, you gay.
Yeah, 100%.
You gay.
Yeah.
It's fine. But you know, the conspiracy guys like Sam Tripoli and Eddie
Alex.
Bravo, they've been talking about this forever. They've been saying that Barack is gay. They're always like,
And Michelle's a beard.
well, yeah, Michelle might be a beard. I've heard this.
Who knows
heard
what
this.
to believe these days?
Well, he did write that. No, that's
That's
it is
legit?
it's a legit. The letter is legit.
And those
in
were-
fact,
those were when
they
he's
redacted
wildly in
the
his college
biography.
days.
The biographer redacted that portion because the woman who gave it to him, to the guy, said this paragraph is about homosexuality, and I'm redacting it. So she didn't want it to be in the thing.
Oh, wow.
The woman he dated, but then it became a matter of public record. They weren't allowed to take pictures of it because it was private property. But then it became now it's a matter of
Hey,
actual.
let me
public
ask you
record.
this. Does it matter?
No, I don't care.
Do you care?
I don't care. I just think it's significant that I've been
Why is it
hearing
significant,
conspiracy
though?
theories.
I know, but
theorists tell me that.
So let's say Sam and Eddie are right. Okay.
I
what do we do with-
I
what-
do think it's a little interesting.
But my whole thing, yeah, it's interesting to talk about. My whole thing, I don't care.
No, I don't either. But
I don't get why people care.
right. But I do.
I'm
think it's
so
interesting that
straight,
she's-
bro. I don't care.
No.
I'm so straight.
Take it easy, I know.
I don't care.
Hey, take it easy.
I get worried when you care too much.
No, I just think it's interesting that
'Cause you think it's
that
hot.
the president of the United
You
States.
think it's hot, bro?
I don't, man. It's got a nice mouth. I don't though. And
You can play some ball too, man.
what?
You can play some ball.
Saw my shirt off. But I just think it's interesting that
His chef died for no reason.
that he's a gay killer, and that's what I think is.
I think it's fascinating how obsessed people are with this. I saw it everywhere, and I was like, okay. Even if it was like him, confessing like I've had sex with like 300 men, I'd be like, damn, that's crazy. What you got
Well,
next?
I just think it's interesting that I think about.
I don't see color,
him,
dude.
Him deciding I'm going to marry somebody even though I like men.
Back then, a lot of guys had to.
Yeah,
Elton
that's-
John had a wife.
Yeah.
Back then, it was different. And you think he'd be president if he came out that he was gay?
Yeah, you think he's embarrassed by it right now, or no?
At his level,
All his friends are like, "Hey, congrats!"
I bet his friends like, oh, I bet it's such a relief, man. You probably feel like you probably feel like Johnny Manziel when he got fired from the NFL.
Yeah.
just such a relief. You can suck fuck now,
Yeah.
right?
Listen,
Let's get us banned.
stop cussing.
Is that cussing?
Yeah. So,
Or is that or are those facts? Dim the rules.
okay, can you not? Can
Dim
you
the
use
rules.
a metaphor? Can you say?
Suck pipe.
Can you say?
Suck
he
pipe.
likes a Persian cucumber salad.
Oh no, I don't. No,
He's
that
into
don't
Persian cucumber.
work. No, he's into bratwurst.
There you go.
Yeah,
Likes a little bratwurst.
he eats a lot of bratwurst.
There you go.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not fun, is it?
Well, it's nothing like the COCK name.
Oh, it's fun.
You know what I mean?
That and the
They're
F
taking
word.
all our fun away.
I know, dude. It's because I just don't. I just don't care.
I think it's interesting.
I don't. But
I don't
why,
care
but why-
either.
but
I know exactly
Hey
what
B,
you mean.
why is it interesting?
No, I know what you mean. I guess what I'm saying is that I'm surprised. So in a way,
That's how non-homophobic I am.
No, no,
I'm
no.
just. I saw him like.
no,
all
no,
right.
no. I'm not. That's not actually what I'm. I just think to myself.
What else
there are
don't we know?
people-
What else
No,
don't we
not
know?
even that. There are people
aliens
that have
are
to
gay.
make a. So there are people. You and I were talking about this. A certain politician. People build a house and they have to hold up. They have to.
Oh, you're talking about my
hold
least
on to an
favorite
image.
politician.
Yeah, they have to hold up. They have to hold an image in their head, right? They have to pretend to be somebody they're not.
Mm-hmm.
That must be exhausting because in a way you're lying about a fundamental part of your nature, right? And that's got to be very tough. And I hope the juice is worth the squeeze. And so you and I know somebody who's a very famous politician, maybe, and
I think you think he's that way. I think he's a terrible human being. I think you're full of shit.
who?
The guy we're talking about.
Oh, I agree with you
I think
on
he's.
that.
I think he's a terrible person.
I
I don't think
completely
he's a
agree.
facade. I think he's actually a terrible.
Oh no,
human
I'm
being.
saying he's a no. What
I
I'm
don't
saying
think he's
is
faking
he
the
built
funk.
his career his thing on a lie. So he's lying, and he made.
But
a
he
deal with the
knows he's
devil.
lying.
I know that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan at all. What I'm saying is that this is a little different than Obama, right?
Yeah,
This other
different.
guy is a complete fraud.
Different.
And I
Obama's
think,
that I
I
he's
think
a
when
good
you're
president.
that much of right, and I think when you're that much of a fraud.
Has to be
You
exhausting.
never, I don't care what you go to, you will always hide from truth tellers. You'll hide from people that tell
Mm. I think for Barack, more. I don't. He probably doesn't care too much at this point. But when he was running, he was probably super stressed out about it.
You think so?
Because you're not going to win.
Yeah.
Especially back then. Was
Yeah.
that 2008?
Yeah.
You're not winning president being
Yeah.
gay. I don't think a gay president could win now.
I agree with you.
You're out of your mind. You think guys going to come out just like Pete Buttigieg? Not a chance.
Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
I can't say his name, so
That's a problem.
yeah. No, he's not winning.
No, not a chance. He can't even get our bus system in order, let alone run a country.
Yeah, it's
But with Obama, I think he was like, man, we can't have this get out that I like dudes because I'm not going to be able to run for president. Think about it. He wouldn't even smoke weed or drink because he wanted to be president, let alone sucking.
well,
Can I say that? Like that?
yeah, I think that's allowed. I think I like that more.
Me too.
Actually. Is he? Yeah.
I bet that boy is wild. Barry? Barry's throat game, Daddy? Barry's throat game?
Let me ask you this: you think Barry acted out some of them fantasies?
Oh, what? He has all the resources to make that happen. He catching nuts. He catching nuts.
Is there a
catching
code
nuts.
for that? He's chipmunk,
No, he's catching nuts.
squirreling up,
Swamp thumb.
squirrel game. Hey, come on, man! Come on, man! Come on, please look at the sign. Please look at the sign, bro.
He swung.
Hey, come on, dude! Look at the sign, bro.
Barry?
Don't get us flagged, bro.
The old Barry Big Gulp, as we called
Dude,
him
I
in
need the
college.
money, man.
Big Gulp Barry? You never heard that?
All right, let's move on, man. Hurry up, Chin. Move on.
Big Gulp Obama? You never heard that?
What's
Don't
this?
get me started on Hillary Clinton.
Have you heard of this female?
Video
She's a
of Liz-
WNBA player, Liz Cambage.
Cambage fight with Nigerian players emerges after.
Oh, I saw that. She like socked her. Big
was,
girl too.
Like, yeah, she's gigantic.
Wait,
So there was
she's
so-
a large
word
woman.
that Liz said something racist regarding the Nigerian national team they were training with. And then this is the reaction from the team.
Well, so she was.
The infamous Australian-Nigerian game where the NBA star Liz Cambage was seen elbowing and slapping opponents in the face. In the same incident, Cambage allegedly called opponents monkeys. Cambage was swung at and
So that's
question.
the thing.
All right, question from the white guy, straight male white guy over here. Hard on straight there. Is it a white girl
No, so I
It's
think
another
she's mixed.
African American. It's an African American calling Africans
Yeah, that
monkeys.
yeah.
That's where it gets dicey. Hit the video.
So she's the biggest girl in this video.
See, she playing
She's
that
right
street
here.
ball. See, see how big she is? Look at her. They're getting physical. And now the fan base.
The gal
See
with
that?
green.
She
gal
elbowed
with
So she
green.
elbows her
there.
right in the face.
Right there. Bam.
Boom.
Backhand.
Now, as you can tell, business is a booming. Look how many people are in the stands.
Oh, well, she's way too big to fight.
Oh, she gets dealt with. Get
She
ready.
does get dealt with.
That white girl's in the middle like, I do not want these problems out here.
Well, she's a large woman, though.
Sure. Watch what happens to this large woman.
So there's another thing.
Now, she's a light-skinned black
So
woman.
here she goes
Is that what I'm
again.
looking
Watch. So I'm gonna look up her actual ethnicity. I think she's half for sure, but
Well,
so you see her. She slapped her in the
slaps
face.
that girl
right
in the
there,
face.
Right.
First of all, she's 7'7".
at? Oh,
Slapped
she
her in the
slapped-
face.
yeah,
But check
she
this
slapped.
out. So this girl gets revenge on her.
Watch that girl's like, hell no. Watch what she does. Good punch, too. Solid punch.
Oh, hold on.
Boom!
Oh, that was a punch.
We need to sign up for the UFC.
Oh, that was good. Damn, these gals
She
are...
rocked that big gal.
Whoa.
So those of you watching, there's nobody in the stands, and there's
And her teammates didn't defend her.
By the way, that looks like a gym. That looks like a pickup game at a gym.
that
There's
looks
no
like
one.
the practice take my 7-year-old to.
Literally nobody was watching that game. Oh boy. How big is Liz? Is that her right there?
That's her. Sheila has to be mixed, right?
Yeah, Chin. Yes, for 5,000, Alex. What gave that away? The Black Lives
Yeah,
Matter
so
shirt?
Nigerian and Australian.
Obama's not coming.
I missed the Nigerian.
Large lady.
Obama coming.
Hey, I gotta focus on Liz. Can you not? Man, you gotta get that look off your face because you got that mischief going on, bro. And I'm trying to keep things clean.
Hashtag Big Gulp Berry.
Man, I'm trying to keep things clean. Chin, help me.
Dude,
How tall is she?
Big Gulp
I kind of
Berry?
want to title the episode.
Big Gulp Berry.
Pretty. She's got a pretty.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
No, yeah, she looks pretty in a lot of.
Obama's going,
Bro, please, I'm begging you. She's actually
she's
very
super pretty.
She really is.
She can elbow me in the
a
nose.
pretty face. Gee whiz, she's pretty.
Yeah, she's suit. You're
Man,
right.
whoa,
wow.
look at her. Don't come light in the ass now.
Look at her at the ESPYs, though.
You got to bring some heat.
That's a bad pick. But
That's
go
a
to the
bad
ESPY
pick.
one.
Is this one?
Very,
Yeah.
very pretty. What a stunning woman. My lord.
Tits.
Now she's good.
Whoa,
She's
here you go.
stunning.
Here you go.
God,
Oh,
dog.
6'8".
Brennan, you could step up to that,
I don't know. Even I'm a little too light in the ass.
but you might step up to it.
Yeah. I'll
Would
take
you?
my best shot, man.
Yeah.
Be like a carnival game. I'll take my best stab.
Look at her.
God, she is
Look at her.
tremendous.
Bro,
Those jerseys do her no
that's
justice.
a beautiful woman.
Those boxy
Now,
jerseys.
if I tried to do it, it would look like the way somebody throws a baton in the air.
She would, if you were walking on the street, she would look at you like you're homeless. Meaning she wouldn't even look at
She'd
you.
pat my head and give me a lunch pail and send me to school. That's what she would do, okay?
She's cool.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem cool, but she's attractive.
She's cool, dude. She plays for keeps.
Plays for keeps.
She's playing that American ball,
I mean,
man.
I'm
We don't take
impressed
no
with this
prisoners.
one at 6'8". She's not taking any, like... Now,
Yeah,
I don't
she
know
is
what guy's going to
gorgeous.
date her, but there are men out there that are into a big woman.
Oh, big time, dude.
Yeah.
That's a whole fetish on
You
Reddit.
got to be packing real heat. You just to be polite, you got to pack.
Oh, don't disrespect her, man.
You know what I mean? You got to be packing heavy heat.
Oh, look at her as Buzz Lightyear.
I'm so impressed. I had all these ideas.
There's a snake in my boot.
Now,
You feel me, girl?
now,
Dude, I'll be her Woody.
yeah,
Oh.
there are men in the NBA that'd be all over it though.
I don't know. I don't know if the NBA guys like.
That's not real.
No, it's not.
She clearly has an OnlyFans. Oh, she's a lesbian.
Is she? I don't
I
think
mean-
so.
She has a tattoo on her neck. What, man? I've seen way too much First 48.
All right, dude.
It's a share-tail sign.
No, I don't know about that, bro.
Big Gulp Berry.
Okay, get me out of here, man. We got to get him off the
Big Gulp Berry.
Obama thing.
Oh, she's all cuddled up with Drake.
Yeah, but no.
She had health concerns around COVID-19. Okay, well, we got to change that. That's just
Drake,
small
man.
talk.
Yeah.
You give me 30 minutes with her, I'll get her fucking taking the mask off. Mask off.
You big old thick kid, man. You know,
I'm too light in the pants for her, though, I think. She's
I don't know,
gorgeous,
you 4
man.
inches shorter.
Gorgeous,
This is
man.
crazy.
4 inches shorter. That's me, you.
That'd be cool.
What's she weigh? I wonder.
I weigh more than her.
You think so?
I'm dense, man.
You're dense.
She's probably 230, 6'8", 230.
216.
She was 235.
Yeah.
See, even at 6'8", 235.
You're not
So
getting
now
down
she's
to
6'8", 216, all dimed up like that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, she's British.
Oh wow.
Well, that-
Australian.
And she plays the Australian team. Boy, this is confusing. British, but plays for the Australian national team, but
right.
plays for the LA Spark.
And the team that she had a controversy with, she says that she's working it out with them to join that team, the Nigerian team. So there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Okay.
Damn, she scored 53 points in a game.
Well, yeah.
Splash tits. You ever heard of Splash Brothers? Splash tits. Am I too much for you two?
I like it.
Thanks, man.
I like that you're feeling a little mischievous.
Big
Feels
gulp.
like vintage TFATK.
Big Gulp Berry. That's a shirt that somebody needs to make.
We should probably make it. Big Gulp Berry.
Big Gulp Berry. Sell,
People would
daddy.
buy it. People buy it.
Someone's already making it right now.
Big Gulp Berry.
Man, she's cool. Thanks for that, Chin. That's a real gift
Welcome.
today, dude. I'd rather see her than your magic.
You haven't seen the Magic yet. One day.
True. But we got to bring in some Marlboro Reds. That's
Those
the
might be a little
problem.
too
Where can
strong,
you even
but-
buy those? Do they sell them at gas stations?
Yeah,
still?
dude, we could buy them no problem right now.
I'm liking our chairs.
It's comfy,
Comfy,
huh?
right?
We feel better here.
I like that they
You're
move
still
the
a even in these chairs, but
Why?
I don't know, man.
Why am I?
You know, just your politics and stuff.
I didn't say
Dude, how do you feel that your co-host now is Alex? Boy, have the tides turned.
It's not my.
Crowder now owns in you.
Alex is on the platform. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
In teammate.
It's going to be interesting.
You know, with those three, you big Gulp Berry, right?
I ain't no Big Gulp Berry, bro.
Yeah, you are, dude. You
No,
big
man.
Gulp Berry
Don't
with
call me
those
here.
three. You big Gulp, man.
Hey, don't use that word either. We're gonna get flagged, bro.
There's so many.
You can't even mention.
Good luck,
you can't
Chin.
even mention AJ's name. Where that's gonna flag us too.
AJ?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't even say his name.
I don't
Bleep his
think
name
so.
out. You're going to have to say it now, though. That's your teammate.
Hey, bro.
He thinks you're a CIA plant. You know that, right?
I know he was calling me that. He kept doing it. That's CIA. Well, we were at Crowder and I was working out. He goes, "That's at CIA commando training."
Yeah. He's like dead set on it, though. And I co-signed that.
Are we done? Well,
I mean,
hey, LOL. I'm in San Antonio. I'm going to see you August 24, 25, 26.
Great club, man.
Oh, it's going to be
You
great.
staying at Hotel Emma?
I am staying at Hotel Emma. Great hotel. Shout out to Hotel Emma, actually. They reached out to me. Wise Guys, September 1 and 2. Can't wait for that either.
Great
You and
club.
I are doing the Fight Companion September 9.
But September 8th, we're in Covina. One night only,
Yes.
2 shows. Covina and Laugh Factory. Me and Brian together for the first time in years. It's me and Big Gulp Brian. We're in Covina.
Almost
September
sold out.
8th, 2 shows. Almost sold out.
say Big Gulp.
Big Gulp Brian. And then September 9th, we're doing the Fight Companion with Mr. Joseph Rogan, Sam Tripoli, and myself. And then end of September 21st through the 23rd, I'm in Spokane, Washington.
Yep.
And then we're in Skankfest in Las Vegas, September 29th through October 1st. Niagara Falls, New York, November 4th through the 5th. I had to reschedule Omaha and Kansas City. That was supposed to be Wednesday, Thursday, because I have to stay here to shoot podcasts and I can't give up on the show. I can't. We got to make this a priority, man.
Man, buddy.
Now, my question, Big Gulp Berry, would you do the same?
I would
No,
do the
you
same.
wouldn't, you piece of shit.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'd be here by
You're mad at
myself.
me. You're mad at me at my Colombia. So just so you guys know, Brennan, I'm in Colombia, and we try to do those 2 makeup shows in Austin. Never really works when you stack them.
Well, here's the other
But
thing.
you
Brian
would-
goes, "Hey, I'm not here next week. We got to do 2 shows in Austin." This was on Friday.
Yeah, so we had.
I'm like, "Wait, you're gone all next week after our huge Maslow episode?" Okay.
yeah, so
let's
Brent,
figure it out.
I'm getting texts from Brennan going, "Dude, man, kind of like shitty. You're gone," and he's complaining because I know he's frustrated and he's got to send some shit my way in Colombia, and I would just be like, "Dude, can I call you back? I'm sipping coffee right now."
The studios, whatever, I can handle that. The biggest thing was the signing with our new
Yeah,
advertiser.
got some good stuff going on.
Yeah, we do. We got a lot of good stuff in the
I'm
works.
liking this new studio, buddy.
It's nice, man. Shout out to
Feels
Brian
fresh.
Johnson.
Feels good.
He's been our guy since day one. He got
Yep.
famous on us, but he's made time for the little guys.
Yeah,
still.
man.
Looks good.
Right guy killed
Wednesday we had 2 big guests. They'll be sitting on that couch. We'll talk about Big Gulp Barry with them.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too.
You like that Big Gulp, Brian? Right?
Dude.
That's your name, right?
Dude.
Let's go get a big gulp.
Dude.
Feeling frisky? Yeah. Hey, remember when you didn't know what the UFC was this weekend? Hey, can you tell us the story again about your friend driving drunk? Big gulp.
Oh, you got me.
All right, kids. Love you.
Love you guys.
Big gulp, Barry.
We don't need to wear those though, right?
I have to, man.
Why? Who gave those to you?
P-Rod.
Take them off, Cory. That's not.
Leave my shoes alone. What do you need? The house payment? Get off me.
Get. How much are these?
I don't know.
A lot?
Maybe.
How much are they? I don't know. I can't. I just can't. I can't.
Dude, I'm clawing into my shoe.
Well, I don't.
feel
But you
like
can't wear these. It makes me mad. You're 40,
a
dude.
lot. I know.
I mean, a kid would go into a seizure looking at that.
You would.
All right, come on. Hey, you know what?
Old.
Let's not that. Let's
old.
stop. Let's stop. Stop playing around.
I don't
Hey,
see
you got
color.
strong feet.
I don't see color. Are they multicolored?
What are you, colorblind? That's such a
I
disaster.
don't see color. I only see truth.
Where are your other shoes? You were joking around.
Don't give me a big gulp. Give me a big gulp.
Get them off.
No.
That's so frustrating, man. Ah! Were you filming that? Ah, shit.